watching the Rose Table Disney Dinners, The Little Mermaid. Life is the bubbles because this is the most requested Disney dinner, and I don't know about you, but I am so excited to have dinner under the sea.
I styled the table with a teal tablecloth the color of Ariel's tail. If you look close, it has a fabulous wave detail that is perfect for this party. To really get that under the sea feel, each place setting had a different ocean creature plate, a different sea creature napkin ring, and different colored blue, teal, and purple water glasses and martini glasses. I used my purple satin napkins last seen at my Midsummer Night's Dream party as a nod to Ariel's signature shell top. For the flowers, I chose purple alstroemeria and red roses, the roses of course paying homage to Ariel's hair. I styled the center of the table with coral candles and seashells. I even had culinary shells on the plates to use for the first course. I am just obsessed with this table. I love the colors and the textures. This table really does remind me of the musical number Under the Sea, which has so many beautiful colors and sea creatures, and there's just so much happening. I hung aquatic artwork around the dining room, including a beach print that pays tribute to when Eric finds Ariel after she gets her legs. I added starfish and seashells to my china cabinet and wrote "Life is the Bubbles" on my chalkboard with a little cameo from Flounder and Sebastian. I styled my side table with coral, seashells, and a custom-made Under the Sea sign by Enchanted Farmhouse. One of my Rose Table readers is a fabulous artist and makes Disney signs for her Etsy store. She made this sign for me for this party, but I'm excited to tell you that it's now available in her store. I'll link the shop in the description box. You didn't think that was it, did you? I told you we were dining under the sea tonight. As soon as the sun went down, I used my floodlights to wash the dining room walls in aqua so we could dine like mermaids. I figured we'd start the night near the surface where Ariel likes to hang out with Scuttle, but later in the night we'll go in the deep blue. I'll show you that when we get to dessert. The table looks even more magical in this lighting. The colors really pop, especially the colored glasses. Last but definitely not least, I projected a water effect on the ceiling to really make it feel like we were in the ocean dreaming about being part of your world. I mean, could you not look at this all day? I think I received more messages on Instagram about this effect than every other Disney Dinners effect combined. And listen, I get it. When I first plugged in this projector, I stood in my dining room for at least 20 minutes just staring at the ceiling. It's mesmerizing. Wait until you see it with the darker lights. For my Ariel look, I chose a teal maxi dress with a sheer purple shawl, which Rebecca told me looked a bit floaty, like I was underwater. I wore my favorite red flower clip in my hair since Ariel has a flower in her hair for part of the movie, and I wore the coral necklace I got while on a trip to Turks and Caicos.
Honestly, this entire party has been a hostess's dream because so much of it is make ahead, the cheesecake, the first course, and the dinner is not going to take long at all. But first, we gotta make some cocktails before my friends get here. For our cocktail, I served a mermaid martini. How perfect is this color? I wanted the cocktail to be the color of Ariel's tail. Don't let the color deceive you though. This is probably one of the most delicious cocktails I've ever served at a Disney dinner. It's basically a fruity lemon drop. It tastes a little bit like kiwi or dragon fruit. To make a mermaid martini, combine freshly squeezed lemon juice, vodka, simple syrup, Midori, that's a vivid green melon liqueur, and blue curacao. Shake over ice and strain. On therosetable.com, I wrote this up as individual cocktails as well as a whole pitcher. My friends absolutely loved this beautiful drink. To say that my friends were excited about the decor doesn't really cover it. Just listen to Rebecca's reaction. You guys, look at this freaking headdress, and you made it!
Yes, I did.
Made it from scratch. So clever. Look amazing, darling.
Thank you.
Now that my friends are here, it's time for the first course. For the appetizer at my Little Mermaid dinner party, I served marinated shrimp in darling seashell dishes and seaweed salad because seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. The shrimp recipe has been on therosetable.com for years. You last saw it at my Cinderella ball. It's an awesome make-ahead party appetizer. The marinade has lemon juice, chili sauce, celery, chives, paprika, and more. It's delicious and so easy to whisk together and pour over the shrimp and then just marinate overnight. Since I picked up the seaweed salad, this could not have been an easier way to kick off dinner.
I was really stressing about what to serve as an appetizer until Rebecca pointed out that at one point in the movie, Ursula actually eats shrimp out of a seashell. So I said, that is what I'm doing. Yay! Cheers. I would like to dedicate this Disney dinner to Alan Menken, who wrote the soundtrack of our childhood.
After many laughs and lots of shrimp, it's time to cook dinner. Rebecca and I love to dance and cook. It's the best way to stir, obviously. The seafood pasta dish starts with some butter, shallots, garlic, and white wine. It smells amazing. Add a mix of mussels and clams and steam until they open. Remove the shellfish, then reduce the liquid by half, melt in some butter, add freshly squeezed lemon juice, lemon zest, Italian parsley, and pasta. I chose these noodles because I thought they looked a bit like octopus tentacles, a nod to our girl Ursula, whom I think is one of Disney's best villains. Serve the pasta with the shellfish on top and lots of lemon wedges, and I give you under the sea pasta. This pasta is so quick and easy to make and tastes so fancy. It is a winning seafood dish, and I know I will be making this over and over again. It was also a hit with my friends. There wasn't a noodle or shellfish left behind. We spent most of dinner discussing our favorite Disney movies and possible dinner party themes. Drop me a comment and let me know what party themes you'd love to see on the Rose Table. Last but certainly not least is dessert. I served mermaid cheesecake, a classic cheesecake with a colorful twist and shimmering white chocolate mermaid tails. A week before the party, I made the mermaid tails using teal Wilton candy melts, a mermaid tail silicone mold, and edible pearl dust for the shimmer effect. These were actually really easy to make, and don't worry, I've linked everything, all the tools, everything you need for this in the party article on therosetable.com. I stored the tails in airtight Tupperware at room temperature for a week, and they added an incredibly special element to the party. To get my ocean-colored cheesecake, I divided my cheesecake batter into 3 bowls, tinted each portion blue, teal, and purple, and used measuring cups to drop portions of batter randomly in my crust until all the batter was used up. Then I used a chopstick to swirl the colors together. I cannot even tell you how nervous I was to do this, having not tested this effect until baking the cheesecake the day before the party. But it turned out even better than I thought it would. You could use the same method for so many different party themes. I piped whipped cream on the cheesecake the morning of the party. If you've never made Rose Table whipped cream, by the way, you're in for a treat. My magic whipped cream doesn't fall for days. Seriously, days. You can easily pipe it on the morning before your party. All I had to do at my Little Mermaid dinner party was slice the cheesecake and top each slice with a pre-made mermaid tail. I shot the cheesecake in daylight so you could properly see the colors, but this is what the dining room actually looked like during dessert. We're in the depths of the ocean now, having dessert perhaps after watching one of Sebastian's symphonies with King Triton. This water effect machine seriously might be one of my favorite Disney dinners purchases ever. It truly felt like we were dining in Ariel's grotto and made the dining room incredibly relaxing. I find myself wanting to turn it on every night now.
I am stuffed, and you guys, I have to say, I think this is maybe the most fun I have ever had at a Disney dinner. So thank you for making my Little Mermaid dreams come true. This has been so much fun. And guys, for all of you watching at home, thank you for viewing. You can see all 21 Disney dinners on therosetable.com. And you can watch all of the episodes on facebook.com/rosetable. And stay tuned because next month is Jurassic Park.
Yay!